Hello, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen. How are you feeling? So I
Doing
I
great.
know I know that we have three beautiful guests on the screen. I just want to quickly do something. Chet, if you can come closer because you are too far. Amanda, you are amazing. But on the right hand side, there is beautiful virtual backgrounds, even virtual videos that you can choose any of them. So while you look at that side, Ted, if you can come a little bit more closer, then I would really appreciate it. Then I am going to ask you to introduce yourself and then we will take it from there. So, my beautiful diamond beauties and my beautiful Tanzanite heroes, we are coming live in the group. So, this is an experience that we are creating for you. So, all of you know everything I do, I create an experience. So, our main goal, even just for tonight, our main goal is to give you an experience of us. Why this money mastering magic? We're going to have a little of an explanation, and then next week we're going to start and bring the sparkles and magic. So I quickly want to let my guests introduce themselves, and then I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do from next week. And my guests also don't know what we're gonna talk about today. I also don't know, but what will come in and what will go out will be perfect as God has planned. So I am truly excited. So, Michael, you were first online. Please introduce us, tell us who you are and where you're from. And then I will go over to Ted and then I will go over to Amanda. So, you are welcome to start, my beautiful Michael.
Hey, so Michael LeBlanc. Really, I help people, if, in my words, it'd be manifest their best life, but by applying spirituality and metaphysics. So that's it in a nutshell. And money often is part of that discussion. So it's about applied spirituality and metaphysics, but as it relates to money and abundance. I'm an author, I'm a coach. I have an online store that I feature my photography, my flower photography, and do inspirational gifts. And I still have a little bit of a corporate background in training and consulting that I still dabble in. So that's a little bit about me. And I'm in South Louisiana, so as far as where I am. So cool.
Thank you so much, my beautiful Michael. I just want to mention when the network offered me another Power Hour TV show on a Thursday. I said, okay, how much? How much? And I said, he gave me a price I could not say no to. And then he said, but you have to start next week. And I thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? I phoned Michael. I said, Michael, because I had a coffee chat with Michael. I said, Michael, can you please come and inspire us? It will only be me and you. I wanted to have Mandy that have introduced the two of us also on the show, but she could not make it due to circumstances. But it was only me and Michael. Oh, my beautiful voice. Your voice is so transcending. I had to shuffle my feet a few times during our session because I was falling into that beautiful meditation trance and I was scared. Spit is coming come out of my mouth because I was in this amazing transition to another world. So my beautiful Michael, your voice, your meditation, everything you do is amazing. I have to put Amanda back. Okay, here she's back again. So there you are, Amanda. If you disappear, I have to take you off. So, but now you're back. So, Michael, just thank you for being you. Thank you for being an amazing person. Thank you for trusting me the first night because you didn't. We had one chat, and I just said to do, and you do, and you did, and you have done
Well,
so many things after that. So
you
I will never forget what you have done for us as
you
a
let me
group.
you let me do one of my favorite things, which was a guided energy meditation with you in the group. So that was very fun. So I appreciate it.
And I can just tell everyone I have done your video 4 times. I know some of the ladies in the group did your video a few times already. So thank you for you. Thank you. So my beautiful Ted, I would love you to introduce yourself. Also tell us where you from. And then I would just want to give a synopsis why I love you. Okay, you're on mute. Wait. Okay, not on my side. I cannot do because it shows you can talk and I see you. So this must be something on your side. Okay, still not. Okay, so Ted, we will move over to Amanda, but we definitely will come back to you. So, my beautiful Amanda, if you can introduce yourself and then tell us where you're from. And I love every time when you tell me, and I'll come and visit you, I promise you, because I have to see this beautiful town of yours. And then I want to tell you why I love you. Okay, you
Oh,
can go, my beautiful Amanda.
well, thank you, Sanet, and it's a joy and an honor to be here. So I am Amanda P. Burton, and I live in a small sailing fishing town north of Boston, Massachusetts, in the United States. And I am a holistic leadership coach and wealth mindset mentor. And I am so honored to be the financial expert in the Diamond Beauties. It's an honor. And I've loved getting to know Sanet through this, as well as everyone in the Diamond Beauties. So, what is a holistic leadership coach and a wealth mindset mentor? I work with individuals that and help them step into their leadership identity, lead from the inside out, and achieve their dreams and goals with passion, purpose, and profits. And I just, this is something that's true to, I mean, definitely in my experience. I help people from my experience. After 25 years in the corporate world, I was considered extremely successful and at the top of my game, but I did not feel successful. I was making good money. I was at the top of, I was leading companies, but I didn't feel success. And so I decided I was going to step out of that world and I was going to explore what success was for me and to rediscover what my passion was, what my purpose was, and then figure out the way that I can make profits, because money is very important in this world and in our lives, and we can live fuller with ourselves and in our world with that money. So that was my adventure last year, and I'm so happy and grateful for my experience. And now it's my pleasure to help others through that journey as well. So that's a little
Thank
bit about me. Yeah.
Thank you, my beautiful Amanda. So, me and you are on the same group. Actual fact, me, you, and Michael are on the same group, the CLA group. And I met you through there. We had coffee chat. First of all, I invited you to the Diamond Beauties, and then the next day you're gone. I was like, what's happening now? So I thought, okay, let me have a coffee chat with you and I explain my madness, because I saw the way that you were talking about money, and we desperately need a financial guru or expert in the group. And when I talk and you said yes, so I say thank you so much for being. I love you very much, and I know that we had a coffee chat just the other day, and that you are going to start doing more posting for us. And the ladies loved your previous one. I don't know if you saw how many comments you got there. So please continue with that, because there is so many that really needs you, and they need us. So my beautiful, beautiful Ted, let me see. Speak your speak.
There we go.
It's
I
a,
think we got it.
oh wow. So there's an Afrikaans saying, praat jou woorde. So I could not translate it properly because there's no way to translate it. So speak is not the right thing, but it's something almost translated out of my home language. But my beautiful Ted, you are welcome to introduce yourself.
Well, Ted McLyman, co-founder and vice president, Dream Smart Behavioral Solutions. I have been working with people and money my entire professional life. Starting as a young lieutenant in the United States Marine Corps, watching my Marines and sailors do just ridiculous things with money, which led to behavioral problems, retention, security issues, and the like. Doing a tour at the United States Naval Academy, teaching economics, and watching some very bright people excel in the classroom, but fail miserably with money in real life. Finishing up working with our government, the House and the Senate, and the political class, trying to make money decisions. And well, that is what it is. Retiring, going into private practice as a financial advisor, building 2 full firms with advisors and stuff and brick and mortars and all that, and found out my ladder was on the wrong wall, if you will. I became very frustrated with the traditional financial planning industry, which, believe it or not, is all about stuff and things and product, but had little to do with behavior. And I've always been a student with behavior and a couple of graduate degrees in the areas, and trying to figure out what makes people perform and perform well. And it was something that was missing in traditional financial literacy and financial planning. So I built my firm, my private firm, around the construct of let's talk about behavior and money behavior and how people relate with money and how that translates into their individual performance. And that's the route I've taken in behavioral economics and behavioral finance, written 3 books on the subject. And my mission right now is to move the study of behavioral finance from the academic side to the practical side. I believe I'm the bridge between Michael and Amanda. I don't do what Amanda does, and I don't do what Michael does. But what I think I do quite well is bridge the gap and help people understand that success with money is about understanding and managing what I call your natural money temperament, how you feel and think about money, and then putting that into practical experience, working with somebody like Amanda to determine the right mix of products and services. What works for you based on what I again call your money temperament. Believe it or not, we're not all wired to do well with money. And all you have to do is take a look at your calendar, your checkbook, your savings account, and maybe your retirement fund, and tell me if I'm talking the truth. It's a problem. Traditional financial literacy does not address what the 3 of us are talking about, which is we're dealing with people, and people do people things with money. And we should not be surprised when they do that. We're not great planners. We're not great thinking at long-term strategies. We have trouble figuring out what we're going to do on Friday. Say nothing of 30, 40, 50 years down the road. And modern society is continually conspiring against us when we're trying to make good money decisions. So I'm on a mission to help everybody understand their natural money temperament, to figure out how to apply that to their daily life, personal and professional, so they can use the great information that is provided by Michael and Amanda to be successful personally and professionally with their money.
Wow. And where are you from?
Oh, I'm from just south of Nashville, Tennessee.
Wow. Amazing.
And I have no musical talent at all.
So my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, both Ted and Michael, I'm so sorry, is on the Tanzanite Euro group, my amazing male group. The group is just over 6 weeks old, and we have 54 gentlemen And I have asked Sanet, my beautiful magazine editor-in-chief, to join. So we're going to do much more with the magazine. And the things that we want to do, I said to her, I will not just have the time. If she can be part of the male group and then help me to position. So instead, Michael, you have since the beginning have done every month an article. So we want to do something special for you with a photograph and a synopsis or a small part of your article, and we want to put it on both groups. So she's going to start doing it. We're going to go onto Instagram, and I'm going to do a Facebook and an Instagram for the Diamond Moment magazine, and that's the reason why I ask her, please, you will have to help me with that, because as it is, I do have a lot of things I'm doing. So the Tanzanite Euros have grown, and there's men that inviting other men to the group. So I'm truly blessed for that. Thank you. And then Amanda and myself are part of the Diamond Beauties. The Diamond Beauties is in August. Well, my imagination of an amazing group of ladies that can love each other, serve each other, and lift each other up came in my dream in June 2021. So I started with the Diamond Beauty Group in August 2021. So June, it will be 3 years that I have given God this. I've joined a lot of groups, and a lot of groups, it was not heart-centered, not the way I was thinking in my South African way, my homely way. This is not how people should treat each other. People should just love each other and lift each other up. And if there's times that you don't feel you have the ability, you have the courage to say, ladies, I cannot. Can somebody help me? And I wanted that type of a group. So I'm truly blessed to have the Diamond Beauties in this an amazing heart-centered group. So we are coming live to both of the groups, but we can actually take this much further. I spoke to the network. I am able to present this amazing money mastery magic on E360, and then will have much more viewers, as well as the book club. I'm starting tomorrow, the Soul Diamond Book Club. He loved the concept, but I can unfortunately not continue on the network until we get a sponsor. So we decide, Michael, Ted, and Amanda decided we are still going to do what we need to do, but we are coming through on the groups to show you how to look differently at money, how to start believing in money, how to not be afraid of money. And like Ted said, look at your bank account, look what your savings is. But I want to add, especially for women, how many shoes do you have? How many clothing do you have? Men maybe as well. How many? We had an amazing heart-centered, heartfelt play Zoom session yesterday where we meet each other, and I had Gideon Basson, also from the Tanzanite Euros, to come and talk to us. It was tearful. It was amazing. And he asked us, how many of you have a dress in your closet? Well, in his case, shirts that he's keeping for when it's the best time to go out. But what if the best time to take that shirt and put it on never comes? Never comes. So I was very proudly, even when I was big, and now I'm small. When I was big, I had always beautiful clothes, but I could only buy at one shop. Now I have a beautiful body. I can go to any shop and buy. But I made a decision long time ago. I will never have so much clothes that I can gift for 17 ladies, all my bigger clothes. 17. Some people walked out here with bags of stuff. I will never do that to me again. So now I have a certain amount of hangers, And if I want something new, oh my goodness, something has to go because there is nothing added, nothing. So I have learned. So what have you learned? So I would really love you to feedback us. What did you learn from money? Are you a spender? Are you a saver? And that's all about what Stead is going to talk about. And then when we get to Michael, so we start next week with Michael's sessions first. It will be me and Michael. So Michael, when we did the summit, we're going to base it almost on the summit this first month. So nothing new to do, just your summit meditation was 20 minutes. So our sessions is going to be a half an hour. So it will fit in perfectly. You can just, if you want me to play the video again, I can, but I would love you to be here and then we can play your video, but we will do exactly the same one because you talked about money. We have to look at money a different way. And here is where Michael comes in. He will help us to go within, not without, within, and relook at money. And that's why we say money, mastery, magic. And above all, we have to have fun with money. Because I know money is truly big thing. And when we were on the summit, can you remember what we did, my beautiful guest? We started to put glasses on and we really had so much fun. So I believe everything I want to do, if I can make it childlike fun, not childish, but childlike fun, it makes it easy. And then guess what? The energy vibration is up. So my beautiful Michael, if I can ask you one question. I talk about money, I'm so sorry. If I talk about energy vibration lifting up, and your meditations is exactly doing that, how do you feel to be able to deliver that? And people is going to learn and feel and go inside of themselves through you and through your voice, because that is ultimately your why you're going to do this for these two amazing groups. Let me see, let me just unmute. There you go.
No. I'm good. Yeah.
So,
So, so a lot of my work is I want to get people out of their head and into their heart space and into that divine space. And for me, it's about what moved money for me is I had to forget about the thing called money, and I had to get into the consciousness of abundance includes money. I had to see me a different way. I grew up on a farm. I didn't grow up with a lot of money. My background was in social work. That wasn't a career. If you were going to make money, that's not what you did. Right? So there was all this internal stuff I had around myself and money and how it works and all from the world's viewpoints and ways that, you have to work hard and all this kind of stuff. But if you think of a mirror, right? And I want to have money. I want to have $1 million, whatever that might be. And I write that down and I put that in front of a mirror. That's what's going to be reflected in the mirror. It's me wanting to have something I don't have. And my work with clients is really, I have to get them out of that headspace and into this space. And it's a new identity. They have to see themselves with money and with wealth. And if it's $1 million, then see yourself with $1 million. Because if I write that down on a piece of paper and I reflect that, that's what's going to be reflected in the mirror. So for folks who I think money's been that elusive thing that never comes, it's because their chronic way of knowing themselves is as one who wants it. It's not one who has it. And that subtlety is significant because the mirror can only reflect what you hold in consciousness. And when I say the mirror, I mean matter, space, and time. We tend to think of matter as separate from consciousness, and they're really not. It's just an extension. So if you think of steam and water and ice, it's one thing, but it's different form. And so my consciousness of me in the regards to specifically money has everything to do with what's going to get reflected. What is matter going to arrange itself in the form of experiences and things like that? And it's a journey. So if you're very used to knowing yourself as one who struggles with money and doesn't have money and it's hard and all that kind of stuff, then it's an inner journey to know yourself as one who has wealth, and what does that feel? And I don't mean false wealth. I mean, I don't mean go run up credit card debt because you had a good feeling about money. Because I think sometimes in the world of metaphysics, people can feel like, oh, I felt good about money, and then they go spend money they don't have. So there's all this piece of, like, I have a financial advisor. It's like, because that's not my world, and it's like I don't know what to do with the shit. So I go to him. It's like, look, I'll flow it through me and I'll bring it in, but I need someone to like do that stuff with it. And I don't want to learn how to do that stuff with it. I want to hire him to do that stuff. I want me to do what I like to do. But anyway, so anyway, I know I've been rambling, so I'll kind of pause there and let you chime in. So
Thank you. So I do have Renee. She says, hello. I've got Angel Marie. This is wonderful. Thank you, Sanet Van Breda. You're amazing guest. Angel again say energy vibration of money is energy. Keep it positive and you will get that. And then Angel say again, this consciousness of abundance. Yes, it's energy. Is money and everything great, healthy. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, my beautiful ladies.
Can I add one more little tip?
Yes, you're welcome. Yes.
So people tend to think of lack as like the absence of abundance, right? But the thing is, lack is an actual true concept and it can be manifested. Abundance is an entirely separate concept and it can be manifested. So if this is lack, this is abundance, they're just two things and both can be manifested. So lack is not the absence of anything. Lack is the presence of a consciousness being known and held. Abundance is the presence of a different consciousness concept being known and held. So they're just two independent things. They really don't relate to each other. If that made sense. There you go.
It makes sense, like you won't believe. It makes sense. So today we are going to go a little bit over than the half an hour. So from next week, we will then have the following 3 weeks. So Michael, before I go to Ted and Amanda to ask them why they are going to, because you ultimately are giving your energy and your service with love for us, for the group. So my wish on my wish list is that one day I will be able to pay you something, but at the moment I can just present you as an amazing human being with a big heart. So next week is your session. Are you excited for next week? And do you know more or less what we're gonna do the meditation? But if you want to do something else, you remember next week is your show.
No, you're talking to me at the moment, right?
Yes, yes, Michael.
I thought you did because you mentioned it earlier. No, we'll chat a little bit, but I'll think that through. But the meditation will be a part of it. I always want to. I think experience is your best teacher, so I want to provide an experience. So sure.
Wow. So the president also asked me, Sanet, how did you come up with the idea of putting Ted, Amanda, Tammy is not here, so Tammy will not be part of this now. But and Michael, how did you think of? I said, I dreamt it. I knew Michael could let us go inside. I knew what Ted is, and I know what Amanda and Tammy did, and that's why I have dreamt it, put it on paper, and then I asked the Beautiful if they will come and join. He said, wow. That's all he said to me. Oh, so I'm so excited that we are together, and we were planning something, and here we are. We are doing. We just didn't plan and talk in the wind. We took action, and here we are. So, my beautiful Ted, why are you doing this for this particular group and on Money Mastery Magic? Why? What will be
Well,
your why?
in a very basic statement would be, I'm trying to change the world and the construct of money. And Amanda and I come from a world which is very analytical and supposedly rational and driven by data and numbers. And if I brought Michael into a sales conference of traditional financial advisors, they would all be grabbing their hearts and rolling on the ground and in complete denial that there's any relationship between the conscious and the unconscious and the metaphysics with how we act and behave. And that's garbage. What we have and what we've just demonstrated is the problem with money, that in Western cultures, we tend to put everything in silos. That you've got a silo for money, you've got a silo for metaphysics, you've got a silo for execution, you've got a silo for wellness. And money is the worst. Money has taken on its own essence as a very technical, data-driven, analytical, rational activity, which is anathema to people. We don't work that way. We are emotional creatures who think. We aren't thinking creatures with emotions. Money, three things conspire against it. I'm going to be talking about this as we move forward, but it's our biology, which Michael's talking about, our essence. We are not wired to do a lot of things that our society says we need to do with money. Next, it's our culture. Money is culturally driven. What you own, what you wear, what you drive, what you eat is a cultural element. And that's a very, very important, non-conscious, below the surface driver of how you make money choices. And then finally, and Amanda is going to get into this in depth, is the rules of money have changed. What worked just 18 months ago doesn't work today. There are new products, new technologies. When I started as a financial advisor, we actually had the luxury of having maybe 30 days to make correction to a portfolio because technology was so slow at the time. Today, you snap your fingers, you've missed it. So those dynamics are working against you all the time. And what I've done is put together a model, which I call the money behavior system, which lets you get your head and heart and arms around what Mike is talking about, your values. What's important about money to you? But then temper that with understanding how you're naturally wired. You're not like everybody else. There's nobody like you in the world. So you're going to naturally work with money differently. And you need to identify and do that. Then how do you process information? The way I process information may be different than Amanda. So I should demand that I'm getting the information the way it works for me. Then you put together your strategy, which incorporates all that, and then the execution. Well, in our society, we tend to do it backwards. We give you the stuff. We say, I hope it works out. If it doesn't, come and see me. I'll give you something else. And generally, it's this very, very destructive cycle of failure, which goes back to Michael. It says, I can't do this because I've never demonstrated the ability. When you can, if you have the path and you have the instruction and great coaching and a belief in yourself and understand how you're wired, where you want to go, and be very, very honest with yourself in the process.
Thank you, Ted. So you will be coming after Michael, the week after Michael. I also believe a big thing in this playing field is to add self-love and mindfulness to it, because as soon as you start loving yourself more, you will find your own worthiness. And if you're worthy enough, anything is possible. So I will also have some beautiful things on self-love and worthiness. So you are good with all of us, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen. You are in exceptional hands. Thank you, Ted. You sent me your tagline already, so I will then create the banner for us for your week. And Michael first, you will be second, and the last Tuesday of the month, Amanda will come. So, Amanda, what will be your driving force? What will be your why for doing this?
Sure. Well, very similar to what's been said before. I do have a passion and desire to change the world and to, I call it solve world hunger, but it's that hunger of mind, body, and soul, right? And I can do that through teaching some of the wealth principles and helping curious minds and individuals who have open minds to take first take the information about where they are, what their money behaviors may be, those types of things, and then learn how to work with them to create more wealth in their life. But I have a sort of like my philosophy around wealth actually too, and my secret to wealth is to find a way to do more for others than anyone else does, to become more valuable, to do more, give more, be more, serve more, and then that means that then I will have the opportunity to earn more. So really wanting that servanthood, right? And so that's really the crux of why I love what I do and why I'm here and love this group and our money mastery magic that we are creating here. So yes, that's my mission and goal and why I'm here.
Wow, thank you. So I want to say thank you so much, my beautiful Michael. We're looking forward to next week. And then Ted, in 2 weeks' time, we're seeing you. And then Amanda, you will be taking the spot the last Tuesday of February. So every time it will be the same time that we will be going in. And if we do go a little bit over, it's all okay, because I do believe that whatever happened that day, there is somebody that needs to be seen that, and even in the replay. So my beautiful ladies and gentlemen in the two communities, our feed will be there about 4 to 6 weeks. It depends on Facebook how long they want to keep the feed in. It actually depends how much likes and thumbs up doesn't help, because thumbs up counts nothing, but if you give hearts, that counts something. And if you write a comment in our feed, that will keep it longer in the group. But also I have sent it to the YouTube, so there will always be a recording for this. So my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a wonderful week. And I don't know, beautiful Michael and Ted and Amanda, I don't know if you have any last words before we can say goodbye. I don't have a money song, because remember, this is going onto the YouTube, and if I play Abba's money song or any money song that I don't have a copyright on, I cannot play. So previously in my power hour, I have put some words in, and beautiful Jennifer Gerard have done a song for me. So that's why I could sing that sprinkle me with fairy dust and cover me with love, because I want to cover the world with love. So with Soul of a Diamond, I have written a beautiful song, and I have now one gentleman that's going to compose the song, and he's going to sing the song. So maybe I can ask not only for a sponsor, but if anyone would love to do a song for us on money, then we can always dance out with a money song. How about that? So my beautiful Michael, do you have something, a last word? And then I will go to Ted and then to Amanda.
You really can go from being one who totally sucks at money and has tremendous debt to really being abundant. Just it is a possibility. So just know that.
Wow. And I want to do this. Mwah. Thank you, Michael. From your words to our hearts. Thank you. Ted?
Hey, our ancient brain biology was designed to keep us alive in the savannah, but it's killing us on Amazon.
Wow. My beautiful Ted, here's your kiss. Mwah. Thank you. Amanda?
All right. Well, I'll bring it back down by and close it out by saying, kind of echoing what Michael has said too, right? I truly believe that that abundance is infinite, and that money is a side effect of abundance. So when I look to create abundance in every area of my life, the side effects of abundance, which can be money, will grow as well. So, and abundance is can be just that, doing that thing that you love to do and having your heart sing while you do it, even if it's just for 5 minutes a day.
Wow, I love it. Amanda, I love it. Here's your kiss. Mwah. So anyone that don't know, I kiss mwah, goodbye to everyone when I'm talking or when I am anywhere. So that means mwah stands for moments with authentic hearts. So my beautiful Michael, Ted, and Amanda, thank you for honoring me and the Diamond Beauties and the Tanzanite heroes of your presence and your love for serving. So I want to say, please, everyone, look after yourself. Smile often, even the day you don't want to smile. Then you have to smile 100 times more. And then I love to say, keep on dancing. Bye, everyone.